Hello, beautiful human. I hope you are doing absolutely wonderful today. I hope you are feeling radiant and beautiful and powerful. I apologize because my sweet little puppy had surgery yesterday and he will not leave my side. He has his little cone. I could cry. He's so sweet, but he is just nonstop staring at me and crying at me. And you might see him walking around in the background a little bit. Hopefully he'll calm down eventually as we chat today. I'm really excited to chat with you because it's October. This is the best time of the year. Halloween season, fall season. Fall is just so great because change is upon us. Fall is the season of change. Leaves falling, leaves changing, weather changing, changing direction. It's often a time where we start to change our minds, change our directions, change our relationships, change our career. And it's such a beautiful time to decide to embody the best version of yourself with peace of mind and clarity and ease, easing into it. And I also think that a lot of our brains are just programmed to get on our shit during this time of year, because whether you are in school in some way or you have a family member who's in school, like a sibling who goes back to school in September, or my mom's a teacher, so even after I was done with school, she's always going back to school. And as a dancer and a dance teacher, September is the start of the season. Maybe you're in theater. I don't know. I just feel like there's a zillion reasons why this time of year is fresh start season. So I'm excited to dive into that and really plug into that and see what magic we can bring out of this season together and just chat about change, chat about what good things can come for you by Halloween. I always talk about how things don't have to take forever. Things can feel easy, and it's great to pay attention to what feels easy. What feels easy, what feels difficult, what feels magnetic and like you're being pulled there, and what feels like resistance. Follow the magnetic pull, follow the easy flow, follow the current that is pulling you to where you're meant to be, and you'll see that things start falling into your lap. And by Halloween, you could be living an entirely different life. So let's dive into Livin the Dream by Halloween. In this amazing episode, I'm going to be walking you through my Livin the Dream by Halloween challenge, and I'm going to be sharing all the deets of what is going on inside of my Livin the Dream by Halloween digital download. When you purchase this digital download, it is currently $10.31. 1031, duh. It's on mega sale right now because there are so many goodies in there worth so much more than $10. You get access to the guided meditation audios pulled from the 5 to Thrive program. So if you've ever been eyeing 5 to Thrive and you want a little sneak peek of what goes on inside of that program and those meditation audios I always talk about, you have access to 5 literally privated podcast episodes that are exclusive for clients only. They're like secret episodes. You get access to all 5 of those. You also get access to the beautiful digital planner, which I'll show you guys on my iPad in a minute. If you're watching on YouTube, go check that out so you can see what it looks like. And I also put in there a little pack of wallpapers. They are so cute. They're all 4K definition and they're just super cute. It's all the pinks, the oranges, the browns, some blues in there, but really fall vibes. Cute checker patterns, flower patterns, and all affirmations that are going to help you tap into that dream life. So these are great things to be seeing on your phone every time you open your phone. These are wallpapers that I literally use too, so we can be twinsies and have the same wallpaper. And there's 21 days of There's 21 days of shadow work journal prompts. These are custom made shadow work prompts for the season of change, for digging deep into finding the blocks that have been holding you back and allowing yourself to step into that path of least resistance, allowing yourself to open your mind and open your heart, clear the clutter, and open yourself up to the path that's going to take you to your best self. That's what all of those journal prompts are designed to do. And you get all of that for $10. It is such a steal. It is so amazing. And I honestly am just basically giving it away because I want you to live your dream life. I want you to feel that happiness. I want you to feel that radiance, that power, that beautiful glow. And I want you to feel so good in your skin, in your body, in your mind for this change season, this beautiful season of change. So tap into Livin the Dream by Halloween and tune into this episode so I can guide you through what you're going to do this month to be living your best life.
Welcome to Perspective with Kaylee Phillips, the safe space to get deep, break through, and find alignment. Here we prioritize wholehearted self-love, passion-driven careers, and living your absolute best life. You're here for a reason, so jump into the good energy, put your rose-colored glasses on, and tune in for massive impact and growth. I'm your host, KP, ready to release perfect and welcome perspective.
Living the Dream by Halloween has 4 parts, and I am holding up the method over here. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm holding up my iPad with the whole daily journal mapped out. It's like super cute. I have been using it every day. I'm obsessed with it. And you guys know I don't drop anything that I don't also use myself. I don't teach anything that I haven't seen bring me results. Like, I'm not just saying random stuff. I am like looking at my own life, looking at my clients' lives, looking at what works, and then saying, okay, yes, this is what works. Let me put it together, make it simple, and then share it with you guys because duh, I want you to have the result. That's what Living the Dream by Halloween is. And it has 4 big parts, and you're going to be so happy because you are familiar with these parts, especially if you've been listening to this podcast for a while. You're going to be like, yep, I got this. I got this. This isn't anything scary or new or overwhelming. It's things that you can do. You're going to be like, I got this. I am totally going to be living the dream by Halloween. Our first part is your gratitude, your daily gratitude. I think I have been pushing gratitude on you guys so hard that by this point, I hope you're doing gratitude every day. I hope you're thinking about it every day. I hope you're writing things down that you're grateful for. I hope you're doing that segment intending exercise where you walk around outside and you say, okay, I'm going to take a pause. What's my intention right now? What am I grateful for right now? All right, resume and just stay in the present moment. Stay grateful. Find the things that are blessings in disguise. I mean, the name of the podcast is literally perspective because I want you to shift your perspective from complaining and seeing what's wrong with the world and seeing what you don't have to rejoicing and seeing what you do have and finding gratitude and love and light everywhere you look. That is the whole point, and it all starts in your mind, and it all starts with that gratitude practice. Are you waking up in the morning and saying, oh, my to-do list is too much today, my life is overwhelming today, I don't feel good today? Or are you waking up and saying, I am so grateful for a bed to sleep in, for a roof over my head, for the opportunity to get up and move my body today, for legs that work, for hair that is on my head, for a nose that works, like literally everything. You can find it everywhere simply in smelling coffee in the morning. I'm like, yes, thank you, universe, for the smell of coffee. This is just one of those little things that adds a drop of sugar into my day and a drop of sweetness into my day, and it's lovely. Thank you for this small thing. And when you're doing that daily gratitude, it multiplies because you step into that energy. You step into that frame of mind where you are grateful and you are finding the good. When you look for the good, you will find it. That's what the gratitude is all about. So of course, Living the Dream by Halloween starts with your daily gratitude. And my challenge for you is to always say something different. If you are doing gratitude every morning you're saying, what am I grateful for? My challenge to you is to never say the same thing 2 times. I swear you can come up with at least 31 things that you're grateful for. I know you can. Your second part of Living the Dream by Halloween is your daily affirmations, the way that you speak to yourself and the things you are saying about the dream. So you guys know I love to keep it aligned with our beautiful chakras. I've been learning a lot about the chakras, getting so much deeper into them than I ever knew was even possible through my yoga teacher training program. I'm currently on week 4, so we're almost a month in out of 6 months. And wow, it has been life-changing. I've been studying so much. I've been making flashcards. I've been reading a whole lot. And I've just been diving so deep into not only the body. I mean, if you guys remember when I first talked about doing yoga teacher training, I was like, the reason I'm doing this is because I want to tap into learning about the body. Like, I feel like I've mastered the mind, the energy, the soul. Like, I've done a lot of masterminds and studying about that, but not the body. But wow, let me tell you, yoga is like, I mean, I've been doing yoga, but like when I do yoga as a practicer, like as a person sitting in the classroom, I feel like it's 90% body, 10% mind. But when you are really learning about it and getting into the nitty-gritty of how yoga was created and how to teach a class and what to instruct on and the reason we do the poses that we do, oh my God, it is all mind and soul. It is all internal. It's like it's literally all internal. It is so much more about the mind. It is incredible. And I can't wait to share more and more with you guys about it as I'm learning more and getting more into my training. But it is just crazy how much of it is an internal experience. And I went into it thinking, yeah, like I want to learn more about like the body. And what's the phrase? Don't get me wrong. Yeah. Don't take this the wrong way. Don't get me wrong. I am learning about the body. I'm learning a lot about like the poses and the structures and the proper way to do things and hands-on adjustments and those things, but that is such a tiny percentage of what I'm learning. Like, it is a small fraction of what is going on in this program. So anyway, I digress. Affirmations. Your daily affirmations are aligned with the 7 chakras. I know, I see, I speak, I love, I do, I feel, I am. These are the 7 sentences you want to be saying to yourself, and you create your own. I always say you can change the I do to like whatever verb, or is that, yeah, whatever verb you do. So like maybe if you're a dancer, you say I dance with confidence instead of saying like I do dance with confidence. You know, you can just change that do to the action. But yeah, using those affirmations aligned with each of your chakras will help you tap into that full body acceptance, full body yes feeling that you want, and really tap into just every area of yourself, getting into that energy you want to attract. So I'll say them again. I know, I see, I speak, I love, I do, I feel, I am. These are all written out in the digital planner that you can print out, you can put into your iPad, you can put on your phone, you can just copy in your own way. If you want to go get that Livin the Dream by Halloween digital package, it's in Notion. It is so cute. It is probably the cutest one to date. Go get it. It is $10. It's in the description below. The third part of Livin the Dream by Halloween is going to be your daily dose. And this has 4 different parts in it. Now, if you caught this on social media where I first announced this challenge, whether it was on TikTok or Instagram, YouTube, wherever, I said that I was thinking about what makes us happy. Well, okay, first I was thinking about what do we want? Like when I'm thinking of the dream, what does that mean? What does the dream mean for you and for me? Because we all have different dreams. But I was like, there has to be a general consensus of like, if everyone was living their dream, what would they have? Happiness and peace of mind. So I was thinking happiness and peace of mind. What brings us happiness? So then I did a lot of reading. And this was actually created last year. I did Livin the Dream by Halloween last year as well. This year it's much bigger though. Last year was just a cute little like content series. Now it's an actual thing. But yeah, so over the past year, I've been learning a lot about this daily dose and the things that make us happy. Because at the end of the day, whether you want $1 million or you want a relationship or you want another client or you want a new phone or you just want a cute decor in your bedroom, whatever it is that you are desiring, it's to bring you happiness and or peace of mind. And the nitty gritty of it that I really want to help you understand, because you might be thinking, really, Kaylee, are you going to get me to make $1 million by Halloween? I'd love to see you try with your $10 digital planner. Okay, first of all, get out of here with that negativity, but I get what you're saying. And this is where I want you to understand. The dream is not the $1 million or the car or the relationship. It's just not the dream job. How many people have you heard say, I got my dream job and I still wasn't fulfilled? Because the tangible things, it's just not the dream. That's not what we're going for. It's the feeling that you think this dream is going to bring you. It's this feeling of resolution, of completion, of success, of I did it, of finish line, of pride, worthiness. There's some type of feeling attached to this thing that you are craving. And that's why you're moving towards this thing. That's why you want to take action towards this thing and have it. But the problem is, if you are just focused on that end result the whole time, you are thinking about the end result, you're thinking about the thing you want, you're going to get it and feel like, meh, did I really deserve that? Did I really even get it? Maybe this isn't enough. Maybe I need more. Why don't I feel better? Or you're never going to get it because you're going to be constantly in this chase for this tangible thing instead of recognizing what really matters in life, which is your happiness, your internal peace, the beauty of companionship and love and support and enjoyment in the daily little things we do in life and enjoyment of the present moment and the ability to find comfort in gratitude in the simple things, not the big things. Yeah? So once you can recognize that, then you're able to tap into where you already have happiness and peace of mind in the now. And then once you're able to tap into that, the bigger and better things come faster and easier and without all the tension attached to it, because you're able to relax and tap into the feeling that you desire, which you already have. If you want something, it's because you know what it's going to bring you. You know, like if I want a coffee, I don't just randomly wake up not knowing what a coffee tastes like, not knowing anything about it and say, yeah, I want a coffee. It's because I know what that feeling is going to bring me. So when you want these things, maybe you don't know it to that extent of having $1 million, but you know what it feels like to have peace of mind. You know what it feels like to have a vacation booked. You know what it feels like to be able to spoil your friends, and you want that feeling. So find that feeling now. Find where you already have it and be so grateful for it. Be so tuned in, tapped into that feeling. Be so aware and present in that moment where that feeling exists already today, and watch how you start to feel it more and more, because you're allowing yourself to be present in it instead of wishing away these moments just to have the end result. Allow that and pay attention to how easy life starts to feel when you tap into those feelings, when you tap into that energy. And then when things feel easier, you will naturally flow to where you're meant to be. You will flow into the communities, into the room, into the places, into the next aligned action that you're supposed to be in. And then boom, faster and faster, you are creating that $1 million business. You are creating the foundation that will bring you that dream family, that dream home, dream career, whatever it is, because you're tapping into that energy now. What does the daily dose actually mean? These are the 4 things that bring you happiness in your brain: dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. Those are big words, but don't fret. It's super easy to tap into them. And there's a list of things to do in this daily tracker on the Live in the Dream by Halloween thing that I use every day on my iPad. I'm obsessed with it. I'm like looking back on my previous days this week, and it's just so great because it's so simple. Your daily dose is just one thing in each of these 4 categories. And I have a little list in there of examples of things to do for each of them. But the big thing is, you guys know I don't love a big checklist of every day, wake up at 8 a.m., take a morning shower, do a morning Pilates class, cook a perfect morning breakfast and a protein smoothie all before 9 a.m. You know, like it doesn't have to be this huge checklist. And if you miss something, it's like, oh, we have to start over because I missed that. I'm not a fan. I am a fan of do what you can, honor yourself, honor your needs, pay attention to what your body's asking for, set an energetic minimum of I need to do this. This is what I can handle each day. If you go above and beyond that, amazing. You're pushing faster. You're growing. Amazing. But some days you're going to do just the bare minimum. And sometimes that means getting sunshine, taking a walk around the block, drinking water, and doing a little stretch before bed. That is plenty. And some days that might be multiplied by a lot. That might be going to a real Pilates class and making plans with friends and socializing and making yourself an at-home meal and spending 2 hours working on your business. And sometimes that might be multiplied even more. You know, it can go bigger and bigger or smaller, but the important thing is paying attention to what our body needs. So in these 4 categories, first of all, we have your dopamine. Your 2 options in your dopamine category are either to take action towards your long-term goal. This could be reaching out to your dream clients, working for the day, posting on social media, taking the necessary steps, whatever that is for you. There's a million different things that could mean, but you know what it means. Whatever your goal is, take action towards that long-term goal. Do something towards that long-term goal, or have a productive to-do list, big or small, because sometimes that dopamine can be fulfilled by getting your groceries, making your dog's food. Okay, I feel like that's a niche one. I have to make Mason's food handmade because he won't eat kibble. So on a day that I make his food, I'm like, whew, okay, check that off the list. I feel successful today. Running an errand, making a return, getting some work done, getting some client work done, or going to work, picking up your kids. Like those things can really be fulfilled in that dopamine category just by doing your to-do list or by working towards a long-term goal. Maybe it's like planning an idea for your business or listing things on your Etsy shop or talking with your boss about next steps, whatever that looks like for you, taking action towards your long-term goal or having a productive to-do list. One of those 2 things needs to be done every day to be living your dream by Halloween and fulfill that dopamine each day, to find that happiness and peace of mind each day. Then our next one is our oxytocin. By the way, this spells dose, D.O.S.E, right? We got that. That's why it's daily dose. It's cute. Yeah. Oxytocin, you have 4 options here. Number 1, take a cold shower. This is so good for you. It builds willpower and it's just so good for your body. It's good for your hair. It's good for your skin. And it really boosts that energy inside of you. And it really does build your willpower, because it's the difference between I love a cozy warm shower or like a fiery hot shower. Like if you know, you know, but the cold is different because it's just that hit of willpower. Like, yes, if I can withstand this, like an ice bath, if I can withstand this, I can do more. You're building your willpower. Also, exercise is on there. Any exercise, form of exercise, we'll get that in. Exercising absolutely boosts your happiness and your serotonin and your oxytocin. Listening to music, any good song, Halloween music maybe. That's what I've been doing. I made a spooky playlist. Oh, the spooky playlist is also in the Notion for Living the Dream by Halloween, so you can listen to that too. Or socialize. Talk with people. I think that's a hard one. A lot of times during the fall season, as the seasons are changing, winter's coming, it's getting colder, the sun is setting earlier, we just want to like cozy up and be by ourselves, and independence is important, but socializing is also very important. Talking with your friends, making intentional plans to meet up with your parents and go shopping, or make a coffee date plan, or even like a Zoom catch-up type thing with a virtual friend. These things are important. Socializing, talking with people, it's so important. Oh, and therapy counts as socializing, I think, right? What do you guys think? Yeah, talking with someone. Maybe not. Maybe it should be your friends. You decide. Depends how much you love your therapist. Or like a coaching call with your mindset coach or business coach, whatever. Then we have your serotonin. Your 4 options here. Get some sunlight. That's really important. Do some self-care. It doesn't have to be a whole thing, but I think it's great when it's a whole thing. That could mean like booking an appointment, like booking a nail appointment, hair appointment, a massage, a facial, or it could be just an at-home bubble bath with a little face mask and reading, or maybe it's like a hair wash day with like lots of oils and things that make you feel good and pampered. A massage given by like a partner, or going to book a massage, or massaging yourself. Massage guns are awesome. Massage chairs are awesome too. Or meditation. Meditation is so important, and it doesn't have to be a silent brain. It actually shouldn't be. Let your thoughts come. Just let them pass through, and enjoy it. It's just a time to be with yourself. It doesn't have to be silent. It doesn't have to be like concentrating on a color only and don't let any other thoughts come in. Let the thoughts come in. Just don't attach yourself to them. Let them pass through and be a bystander watching them pass through. And just enjoy that time with yourself. If you want to listen to your favorite song while you're meditating, that's fine too. There's no right or wrong way to do it. The only thing that's wrong about it is overthinking it or thinking that you're doing it wrong, you know? And then our last category is your endorphins. Get a good laugh or a good cry. I think I can check good cry often on mine, because I find myself having those like big cries where you're just like, let me let all of this out to someone or to yourself. Or a good laugh. Like if someone makes you laugh, it's like, yep, that was good. That was good for me. Like you'll feel it in your bones and in your skin and in your heart and soul when you have a good laugh or a good cry. Like you know when it is. You shouldn't have to think like, did that count? You'll know if it counts as a good laugh or good cry for your endorphins. Creative time is also on here. I think this could overlap with your action steps towards your big goal, like your long-term goal for your dopamine. It depends on what your long-term goal is and what that looks like for you, but sometimes those can overlap where you're being creative and you're in your zone of genius and you're in your creative zone, and it's also a step towards the dream life. Journaling is also on here. That's why I have those 21 days of shadow work journals inside of your Live in the Dream by Halloween portal. It is so important to tap in with yourself, check in with yourself, and write to yourself, whether that's diary style, shadow work, deep writing, answering prompts, writing back and forth to someone, even audio journals. It's all so important to have that. I did a whole episode on why journaling is important and how to be doing it, so I'll link that in the description too if you want to tap more into like what journaling looks like for you, if that sounds like something you'd want to do every day until Halloween. And then the last thing on here is learning something new. Getting a resource, getting a book, getting a program, getting, I don't know, a YouTube channel that you love to learn from, and just letting yourself learn new things. It stimulates your brain and it brings you that sense of success and happiness. And it can be little things. You can be learning from a class, or you could be learning something huge, or you could just be learning from a conversation you casually have with someone where they start saying, hey, have you ever heard of this? And just teach you about it. You learn something new. It is really fun to keep a list of the new things you learn in a day. I did that once. I had a goal, I think it was years ago, like 2016 or something, but I said, I'm going to write down every day this year something new that I learned every day. And it was hard to stay consistent with, but maybe if I had a daily reminder or something, and you'll realize that you learn something new literally every day. Like it could be so simple, like you learn that I learned that a brand dropped an energy drink. That's something new that my brain didn't have in there before. It's like a new filing cabinet was opened and something new was dropped in. It can be huge, it can be little, but learning something new every day and recognizing that you've learned something new every day is so valuable for your growth and your happiness and peace of mind. So that was our daily dose. We've done our gratitude, our affirmations, and our daily dose. The last part that is going to take you to living the dream by Halloween is your daily reflections. This goes hand in hand with your gratitude, but taking time at the end of the day to say, how am I doing? Full body scan, full mental scan. How am I feeling? What lessons did I learn today? Who did I interact with today? What energy am I holding on to that maybe doesn't belong to me? Maybe you had a conversation with someone that didn't feel too good and you're holding on to their energy. Give yourself permission in this little journal session to let that go. Give yourself permission to say, what emotions did I express today? What am I proud of myself for? What am I not proud of? What do I want to leave behind? What do I need to take with me into tomorrow? Reflecting on your day will change your life. You need to be doing literally 2 minutes of reflection every day. It can be on your phone, in your notes app before you fall asleep. It could be on this cute little planner that you get for $10 in the description. It could be in a cute little journal that you buy. It could be talking with your partner before you fall asleep. Reflection, reflection, reflection. It's so important. It keeps you in tune. It keeps you tapped into who you are. It keeps you present in your body. And that is like the key to embodiment, because you can be going through the motions or you can be fully feeling your body. How do your bones feel? How does your heart feel right now? Do you feel heavy weighted? How are your shoulders? How's your tension in your neck and your jaw and your eyebrows? How are you feeling in your body? What are you holding on to? Or you can just be passing through and not even really embodying anything. That reflection time gives you the opportunity to ask yourself those important questions and know what's up in your existence. And that is the key to being in the energy you want to be in, being the energy you want to attract, claiming the energy you want, releasing the energy you don't, knowing who you are, and all of those things together will allow you to be the magnet for the dream life. So that's Living the Dream by Halloween. That's what you're going to do. Those 4 steps: daily gratitude, daily chakra-aligned affirmations, your daily dose of dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins, and your daily reflection on your mood, lessons, and embodiment. I'm so excited to see you live the dream by Halloween. If you want to be living the dream with me, with all of those amazing things I mentioned, the journal prompts, the meditation audios, this beautiful, super cute tracker that you can put on your iPad, on your phone, wherever you want, print it out, and so many other cute things like wallpapers, printable affirmation cards, a Halloween playlist, and more cute little things inside of that Notion portal. You can get all of that in the description below for $10.31. It is so beyond worth it. And you also don't have to use it just for Halloween. Let me say, I said this also somewhere else. I don't know where I said this, but I made sure that this only says live in the dream. It doesn't say Halloween anywhere on it. There's no pumpkins or anything, even though I love the pumpkins, I love the ghosts, I love the Halloween branding, and I was really tempted to put little ghosts everywhere. I want you to be able to use this all year long. It's not just a Halloween thing. It can be, but you can also use this long term. So if you're thinking, oh, I don't really want to buy this because Halloween's coming up in, less than 30 days and then I'm never going to use it again, there's no Halloween anywhere on it. So you can use this as your daily tracker for life, for the year, for until the new year, whenever you want to use it. I'm going to go finish this coffee because if you're here on YouTube, I filled this whole coffee up and I have been so distracted talking with you guys. I didn't even drink it, but it's so good. I'll link this coffee in the description. It's the Mud Water brand. It's actually not coffee at all. It's like a chai tea with a bunch of herbs and stuff, but it's coffee color. So it gives you the vibes that you're looking for. And it's 6 p.m. right now. So I should not be drinking coffee at 6 p.m. That's why I'm drinking this tea. Thanks, guys, so much for tuning in today. I'm so proud of you for living the dream. Can't wait to see you thriving. Make sure you're keeping me updated on how it's going. Go follow along on the socials where I'm posting about the Living the Dream by Halloween series every day. And yeah, I'm so proud of you. Don't forget to download that resource in the description. I will talk to you next time. Bye.